So diving right in,
Yes.
let's talk about the most recent trailer, Professor X running around, walking around. We know he was in a wheelchair. The how, the why, the conflict for his character. Will we see an ass-kicking Professor X?
We will see an ass-kicking Professor X, actually. We'll see, and you even see it in the trailer, he takes a swing at Eric, at Magneto. Why young Xavier is not in the wheelchair is a big part of the story, and his arc over the span of the movie of this one is about sort of accepting his place in the chair, embracing that. Because this story, more than anything else in the film emotionally, is the story of young, broken, sort of messed up Xavier Charles becoming Professor X. His arc, his emotional arc, is really the sort of the foundation of the movie for us, and everything else, all the storytelling, the time travel, the Sentinels, all of the sort of big mechanics of the movie are largely in service to this story of this broken man who lost his legs, as you'll see, regained them, but lost his legs, lost his sister, who he basically raised, lost, the guy who was his closest friend, lost hope, regaining that over the span of the film.
Mystique also seems to play a centerpiece. Talk about that a little bit, her relationship with Magneto and Professor X and how she sort of is a centerpiece in this story.
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, Charles is the protagonist, the hero of this particular story, but the MacGuffin of the story, in terms of the sort of the person around whom the plot rotates, is Raven, Mystique. And I say Raven, Mystique because the sort of the struggle of the movie is she the Raven that Charles raised, or is she the Mystique that Eric wanted to turn her into, the sort of warrior? And that's the central question of the movie. And if she goes in the direction of Eric and Mystique, she will do something in terms of an assassination that readers of the comic book have some sense of, that will lead, to a dark and apocalyptic future. And if she comes back toward, let's say, the light or hope on the Charles side, she can actually stave off that dark future.
I know there's also been talk about the X-Men spinoffs, and Gambit has been mentioned. Channing Tatum said he was definitely interested. Do you think that Jennifer Lawrence would be interested in a Mystique solo film?
I know that Jen loves playing the character, and I know she loves the character, even though she doesn't love the makeup. But we got the makeup, the blue makeup, the Mystique makeup down from, I think, 8 hours on First Class down to about 3 or 4, I think, on this film. So maybe it'll continue and get even easier. I don't know. I haven't talked to her about doing a standalone movie, but I just know she loves the character.